So, are the lights okay? Stanley Frost, but when he comes to triumph, okay, he'll smoke the smoldering remains of evil's reign. So, we're just gonna play through it right now ourselves. And then later on, if people want to try it, they can feel free. But this way, we'll make sure we get through everything. So,
are you going to be talking about it each
a little bit.
It might be better if you turn down the audio.
Okay, but mainly this is just going to be so you can get an idea of what we did. The music was the best part, though. Okay, so who got a controller? Alright, 4 players, huh? So we spent a lot of time on this one trying to make like menus and loading screens, dialogue, things like that. But the setting is a farm that started on fire, and Stanley is the main character, and he's Goof, and they're mad that he showed up to help. And, you know, ultimately we'd rather have 4 separate characters instead of 4 Stanleys, but it's something that with constrained time we had to go with.
Oh, that has 2 T's.
I know, Lee, you told me that like 2 days ago. Alright, anyway, it's like, who cares? Alright, so the way the game works is it's sort of like Geometry Wars. You walk around with the left stick, and then you spray your hose with the right stick, and you can spray independently of the direction you move. And anyway, so you're a fireman. You put out these fires, and they tell you where to go next. So there's some things you can't see right now because you're not playing, but like when you're taking damage, if you get too near the trees, you take damage and you can feel the controller vibrate. And yeah, every character also has an axe. And when people die, you can revive them, sort of like Gears of War. So this shows when the fire's on the ground, it can spread, and that's what this room sort of shows.
This is like the tutorial level, basically.
So you see on the right, the fires on the right are sort of spreading once they get fully grown. So you lose points for the stuff that you break that you don't have to break, because you're supposed to be saving the property. But because we realized it was fun to break crap, we created another game mode called Arcade Mode where you can kind of do whatever you want. And then there's like levels that don't necessarily make sense. These are 100% logical, but really crazy. So then at the end you get like a breakdown. It shows who got first, second, third, and fourth, based on how many fires they put out, how much stuff they broke, how many times they died, and how many people they brought back to life. Okay, so we'll show a little bit of level 2. The game is called Stanley Frost Demon Fire Hunter because we want to have demon fires that are basically fire, like mystical fires that have different colors. And so what you do is you have to match the color of the fire with the color of these buttons. So if I want to put out a yellow fire, I push the yellow button and then I spray. So up in here will be the next first time that you encounter the other colors.
So this is changing?
Yeah. It's yellow here.
Someone died.
Alright, so when somebody dies, you can revive them like this. Alright, one more. I'll show you 2 more rooms and then we'll get to the boring part.
Exciting.
Boring talking part. So these fires, here, no one put out these over here. I want to show something. Alright, well they did it. But if you put out those the wrong way, I see yellow and reds, and it causes it to spread a lot more than it would if you did it the right way. Because the different colors block each other. So if I were to put out the reds inside of the yellow, it would cause problems. But if you do it right or have 2 people come out at the same time, it goes out easy. Okay, now I implemented this skip level thing last night so we can show you the demon part of the game. And so basically there's these demons and you have to attack them. And the demons can start fires also. And they spawn from that portal and you have to destroy the portal or they'll keep coming. And eventually we plan on having like different colors of demons for each color fire, so every button on the Xbox. And then this room sort of has everything. It has the colors, the demons, the tree. I don't know where that person is.
There you go.
And up here is where we planned on having our boss fight, but it's not really implemented so far. Basically, it's just going to be this corrupted farmhouse that is burning really heavily. Spawn little demons are going to run out, and you have to put out the fires. Maybe they're thinking about having the floor like burn out, and there'll be like hell down there. Somebody's pushing buttons. Alright, so, okay, that's what we made. There's like